Well, it's the mail car. Looks like the mailman's busy.
This is a 1950 railway post office used till 1967. It was on the Great Northern Route between Chicago and Seattle, Washington. 2,200 miles. But the train only stopped 33 times. So at all the other stations had to pick up the mail using this device called the Ward Mailbag Catcher Arm, patented in 1867. So you see, as we approach this train, the train approaches this town, we're going to be going about 50 to 55 miles an hour. Now you see the mailbag is on a crane next to the track here. You can see it through the window. Now we'll be going about 50 to 55 miles an hour, so this is going to hit with a wallop. Don't jump when we hit it, all right? Now at the same time that we snag that pouch, we have a similar pouch with mail for that little town, and we're going to toss it out the door. Well, we don't toss it out too hard. There's a station there. It's got windows. But we also don't let it just dribble off the edge of the door, because it could get sucked under the train, and then we'd have a snowstorm. So you need to come on down. I'll show you what we do with the mail that we just picked up here. Now you notice these nice wooden bins up here. This is for second-class mail. Magazines, newspapers, catalogs. You see, as this train went through the northern tier of the country, they did not have Walmart or Costco down the street. They did their shopping with a Sears and Roebuck catalog or a Montgomery Ward catalog. There'll be a lot of catalogs on this train. Also remember, this is 1950, and rural areas had no TV. That's right, no TV. So they had to listen to the radio and subscribe to the nearest metropolitan area newspaper. There'll be a lot of newspapers on this train. So come on down, I'll show you what we do with the mail we just picked up here, okay? And by the way, have you noticed any lounge chairs in here? Okay, just want to make sure you're paying attention. So we kind of come down here, we open up the pouch, we empty it on the bench. Now let's see here what we got. Oh, remember, this is 1950, right? We don't have zip code in 1950. So that means we're going to have to read your handwriting. How's your handwriting?
Very good.
Okay, very good. All right, now let's see here. So, how are we going to distribute this stuff? Well, we could do it alphabetically, but no, we're going to do it geographically. You see, going from Chicago to Seattle, we go through many states: Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington. So we're going to organize state by state around here with all of these letter cases, and then within each state we have an array of post offices we're going to distribute the mail to. Now, as we get a stack of 60 to 80 letters for one post office, we're going to take the twine that you see up here and we're going to bundle them up. All go to the same post office. We sorted them once, we sure don't want to sort them again. All go to the same post office, bundle them up, we'll put them at the near end of the table. So we may have 3 or 4 people doing the sorting here, or someone at the end of the table take the bundles that we made and toss them into these pouches. Now, what about these pouches? They're labeled and destined for different post offices, distribution stations, or even connecting trains. And look what else we have here. These are called flats. These are envelopes, first class, too large to fit into the letter cases. These are going to have to be sorted individually, one at a time, into the correct post office pouch. Now, remember, we're going down the track. We're going to be at the next town just any time now. And when we get within a mile of the town, the engineer will be blowing his whistle just to give us an extra warning that we're getting. Oh, did you hear the whistle? Got to pay attention. All right, so we're getting close to the next town. And by the way, we're going to recycle the pouch we just emptied. Good idea, right? Sure. And feel the weight of that. I mean, that's tough stuff, huh? That's going to take a lot of abuse. Mm-hmm. You know, that's you don't see a tent made out of this. This is good, tough stuff. All right, going to take the mail for the next town. Going to put it in the pouch. We will seal this up, take it back to the door. This will get thrown out as we snag the next pouch. And then you'll see the whole process starts over again, and over and over and over, many, many times going down the track.
Very cool.
Now, do you have any questions?
So, how slow does the train go before you snag a pouch? 55 miles an hour?
Yeah, easily. 50 to 55 miles an hour. That's why it hits with the wall. I didn't want you to jump when we hit it back there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can't slow down too much. Although this train is a high-speed passenger train. It could be going 60, 65. Sometimes some places up to as high as 80 miles an hour. But typically through these towns, it's going to be fast. Going to be fast. You got to be on your and you got to remember which side of the track the pouch is being held, because different towns have the pouch maybe on different sides of the track. Don't want to stand on the left if the pouch is on the right. Oh dear.
How many people per wagon?
Well, the number of people can vary with the time of the year and the volume of mail. So where you are in the route makes a difference, and the time of year. Christmas time, Christmas cards coming through. Boy, I'll tell you, there'll be a lot of people. Could be up to 15, 16 people working in here. Other times of the year might be a half a dozen only.
And it's just a mail car within the big train, right?
This is one car. It's a mail car. The ends are sealed up. Nobody comes through this car. Not even the trained people can come through this car. This is the U.S. Post Office. It is sealed and secured. After 1921, the workers all have a .38 caliber, 2-inch